Morning to you, and thanks for joining us here at 6 o'clock. I'm Alicia Lewis. Jason Hackett has the morning off. I know it's a busy week. Everyone's looking at the forecast, John, so let's get right out to you with more of that weather impact alert that popped up.
Yes, trying to help everyone out here with travel. It's at the worst possible time. Obviously this morning, I'm wearing a light coat here, probably last time of the year, because it's warm. Today's the travel day. We're going to run into some issues. I've got it really focused around Tuesday night. That's going to be the worst of this. So the afternoon and evening hours Tuesday through Wednesday morning. Now here in the metro, it's going to be rain to snow and 45-mile-per-hour winds and dropping temperatures. If you're north, it could be more snow like Brainerd. It's all going to be about the hazardous driving. Some folks are going to need shovels. Today is quiet, 41 to 51 degrees. Cloudy skies. This is the travel day. If you chose today, perfect, you're good. It doesn't matter where you're going, even if you're going north. Now, as we get to Tuesday, some places might be okay traveling south, and some places might not be okay traveling north. I'll map out exactly when the driving is going to be at its worst, unfortunately, in your forecast. Coming up. Quiet right now, Cece.
It is quiet, but you will want to stick with us tomorrow and into Wednesday when things get a little dicey for sure to see where those slick spots are. For now, though, things are great. Taking you back to the West Metro Chanhassen area. Good morning if you're watching from there. There was a crash on Highway 212 eastbound. It just cleared not too long ago near Pioneer Trail. So as you make your way toward Eden Prairie in this area, your commute should be A-OK. Taking a look here at the bigger map, things look great. Not seeing a lot of slowing around the metro right now. That'll, of course, change in about an hour or so. Stick with this. I'll let you know when that happens.
Cece, thank you. Well, follow continues at the state capitol today after President Donald Trump threatens to end Somali protection status in Minnesota. A rally and press conference will happen today at noon. Here's a look at that announcement made on Truth Social late Friday night. The president accused Minnesota of being a hub of fraudulent money laundering activity, and he alleged Somali gangs are terrorizing people in the state. Audrey Russo joins us live at the Capitol now. And Audrey, local immigrant advocates are calling this move dangerous.
Yes, and that criticism of President Trump's post is likely to continue here at the Capitol in just a couple of hours. That is when immigration advocates and legal experts will gather to talk about temporary protected status for Somalis living here in Minnesota. Now, what is temporary protected status? Well, it allows Somali nationals to continue to live and work in the U.S. without fear of deportation. Now, according to a congressional report, there are 705 Somalis in the country with TPS, and CARE Minnesota says 400 are here in the North Star State specifically. Now, there's confusion over where things stand. The president said the TPS status was gone, quote, effective immediately in his post, but Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem said this at MSP yesterday.
We plan to follow the process that's in law to evaluate TPS and how it applies to different countries and individuals from then. It was never meant to be an asylum program. It was always meant to be put in place after an incident or an event on a temporary basis, and that's what the evaluation will be.
Now, that TPS designation has been in place for Somalis here in the United States since 1991. But why has it continued all these years later? Well, I'll break down some of the reasons coming up in about 30 minutes. But for now, I'll send things back to you.
All right. Audrey Russo live in St. Paul. We'll check back in 30 minutes. Thank you. Well, breaking news this morning out of Wisconsin right now. The search for one of the women convicted in the Slender Man stabbing case is over. She's been found and is back behind bars this morning. Madison police say that Morgan Geyser cut off her ankle monitor and left her group home on Saturday night. But late last night, authorities located her in Illinois. Geyser and another girl stabbed their classmate back in 2014, nearly killing her to appease a fictional character known as Slender Man. In January, a judge ruled she could be released from a mental hospital and moved to a group home. Developing right now in the war in Ukraine, U.S. and Ukrainian officials say that they're taking substantial steps towards a ceasefire. Secretary of State Marco Rubio and several other world leaders are in Switzerland right now, working on altering a 28-point plan offered by the Trump administration. Right now, the deal includes Ukraine giving up territory and ambitions of joining NATO. Ukraine's President Zelensky still says it's a good step. Well, the true meaning of Thanksgiving is about to kick off in just a couple of hours in St. Paul in a really big way. Thousands of people are going to receive a full holiday meal kit thanks to some hardworking volunteers at the Union Gospel Mission. And that is where we find our Michelle Beck this morning. And Michelle, 10,000 bags of groceries are going to be given out today. That's a lot.
Yeah, good morning to you, Alicia. We all know how important that Thanksgiving meal is to us, and that's exactly what the Union Gospel Mission is hoping to do for people in need in our very own community. In the last half hour, I showed you those frozen turkeys that are sitting inside that semi right now, just hours away from going out to, again, those people in need. So let me show you this hour what is in some of these grocery bags. We got some cranberry sauce, of course, a Thanksgiving staple. We got canned corn as well for those casseroles or creamed corn or whatever have you. And just to give you a sense of just how many people are going to be impacted by the good work that's happening here this morning, take a look around me. We got ourselves up to the truck, and this around me is about 450, 500 of those grocery bags. And if you look out here to the rest of the warehouse, sitting on these shelves are more of those grocery bags, up to 2,000 grocery bags, all packed, all ready to go as soon as people get in line for their 8 a.m. pickups. Now, do know this is a ticketed event, and so those folks in need have already signed up to receive those tickets. They'll be coming by at 8 o'clock. But organizers tell me that if you are in need of a Thanksgiving meal yourself, and if you could use one of these grocery bags yourself, do come around 4 o'clock. Anything extra, they will be able to hand that out to you. Back to you.
A lot of good deeds happening today. All right, Michelle Back reporting live. Thank you.